and actresses out there, actresses, whatever, out there, you know, and there are great women directors and writers and all that. Yes,
Yeah.
um pop or the Hollywood thing is ran by old white guys because that's where it started.
Yeah, but if
So,
you call that out, then you end up like Mel Gibson.
right,
Because he said Jews run Hollywood, and they're
exactly.
like, "Oh, well, you can't be racist. I mean, what is that?
Uh,
Anti-Semitic?" It's
yeah,
like it's not really anti-Semitism when he's stating a fact.
that's true. And
He
honest,
wasn't saying I want to kill all the Jews because they run
nope,
Hollywood. That's anti-Semitism.
right. But
He just said,
if you scream racism, you know everybody has to get on board with it these days. Again, you know, so if you say
"Yeah,
something that sounds, you know, against Jewish people, you just got to scream anti-Semitic, and people go, oh, he's a
yeah,
Nazi, get him.
yeah."
And they don't even know what the word means. They don't even know what the
Now,
concept
great.
is.
In defense of those people, when you see the Passion of the Christ and some other things about Mel Gibson, you realize, they might have a point. He might be
Well, you know,
anti-Semitic.
maybe a little bit, but
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, stating a fact is different than, yeah.
exactly. But that's not true though. No. Stating a fact is irrelevant in today's culture.
I know,
You
that's
don't
what
remember
fucking
that. Yeah.
kills me.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
remember that. Facts don't mean shit. How many memes did it get reposted as? That's what really matters now. So it doesn't matter if it's real or not. It matters how many times it got re-reddited. Because if you re-reddit it enough, then it's true.
I'm going to invite Tim Pound over. He wanted to play Divinity, but I'll see if he wants to play this. Man, I'm coming over. I'm getting over a cold, so I still got that.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, we're
That
practically
gross.
always in a cold here. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't help the weather. Right now, I have my windows open. It's fucking 60.
it's fucking retarded shit. But
But now well, it's just everybody's just pissing. Like the Star Wars movie, the critics are saying it's bad. It's not good as The Last Jedi. Hey, but then I went and saw the Star Wars movie yesterday, and well, I'm sorry, 2 days ago with my mom. And I'm watching. I'm like, yeah, sure, the plot's stupid because really, honestly, all the Star Wars movies don't really have much of a plot in a sense.
right,
It's a space opera.
right,
But I had a really good time. That fucking Palpatine is evil as shit in this. I'm like, they literally made him Satan. Like, it was cool as fuck.
right. Because they brought him back, I hear.
Is he actually alive? Like,
Yes!
alive?
Yeah, and I mean, well, no, here's the thing. They don't outright say it, but they basically imply that, he's been cloned a few times.
Oh,
And,
I knew that. That's canon.
yeah, and the thing is like, when you see him, he's on the fucking Sith homeworld, and he is straight up Satan. And he even says, I am the Sith. Like, at this point, he says, all the Sith are within me. And, like, he has this massive throne room, and he's all these, like, cloaked figures chanting. And then you realize, oh shit, all those cloaked figures are just basically the souls that he has in him chanting. Like, it is the coolest fucking thing I've seen in a Star Wars movie. I mean, the rest of the movie is like, well, we gotta go from here to here to here to here. It's very, very Return of the Jedi. But yeah, the critics, I mean, they pounded on the movie, and I'm sitting there going like, this is not nearly as bad as the prequels.
Movies, critics are called critics for a reason. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, they
Like,
get
I
paid.
recommend Star Wars. I had a good time. I thought it's a fun movie.
Yeah.
Alright. I gotta heal you bitches.
Oh yeah, I gotta do
Yeah.
something. But I don't know what.
I gotta do 4 more generators.
Well, apparently healing myself now. Alright,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Dude, there's this little alien character called Babu. Oh, I'll be right back.
Empathy. What does empathy look like? Empathy.
What's a big heart?
Oh, well, that makes my life easier. Thanks. Yeah, I gotta heal people too with empathy. Yeah. Well, I'll keep plunderers on just for you there, 10 pound. Jesus. But I'm gonna have to put empathy on in a minute, I guess, and finish that one thing. I gotta run downstairs really quick. I'll be right back. My house is a disgusting mess. Oh, aftermath of Christmas. I really didn't intend on being on here all morning. Planned on getting on here for a minute while I ate, look at a game or two, and then get off, but thought, since I haven't played with Chuck in a minute and he's on, fuck it.
Alexa, stop timer.
You live in the future, don't you? 10 pound.
I do.
Yeah. You got Roombas and Alexis, that fucking Alexa or whatever that, you know, controls your whole house.
Yeah, I still have to finish wiring up some of the shit.
But you practically live in the future. What? I don't think I made it to the match. I did not make it to the match. What the hell? Well, actually it says Chuck's in here with me too.
£10. He's not in there. Sorry, I was talking to my. Oh, God, where'd God go?
Yeah, something just happened. Somebody else didn't do the friend invite. Mine did weird things. So,
I backed out.
yeah. That's what I just said. I'm not in there.
Sorry, I had to. My mom called me. But no, there's this little character in the new movie called Babu Frick, and he's a robot. He works on robots, and he's like the size of the shrimp from the Muppets.
Yeah, I know.
He's like that big.
He's a new meme now.
Is he? Okay,
Mhm.
that
Alright.
makes sense. That makes sense.
He goes new baby Yoda.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
him.
I'm guessing that makes sense. Yeah,
That's him.
I don't really follow the memes much, but but dude, he is so fucking funny. And it's not so much a cute; it's more of just a funny. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but at one point he shows up and all he does is "Hey!" He literally does the Fonzie A, and it was the best fucking thing. I was dying laughing.
Yeah, no, he's
like-
the new
he's-
meme.
Yeah,
Everybody's
he's in it
saying,
for like
fuck,
2 fucking minutes, but it's the best 2 minutes of the movie.
everybody's like, fuck Baby Yoda, and they're talking about new Baby Frick and stuff like that. So, yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, Grant, I went in with no expectations, and I watched it, and I went, you know what? This is just as good as the last 2, I think. Nothing's gonna top the originals. You cannot fucking beat nostalgia. Like, Star Wars is... It's amazing, like, if you look at Star Wars to show the power of nostalgia, you know? You're never gonna get back to that original thing. So, just relax and enjoy it for what it is.
And that's, again, that's the real power it has, is nostalgia.
Yeah.
And I
I'll
point
say
that
this
out to
much.
people, but nobody believes me.
Yeah, no, I believe you.
I know, thanks.
What I also tell people is like, you know, the one person, not George Lucas, not J.J. Abrams, not Mark Hamill, the only person that should get props for these movies is fucking John Williams, because his music is what makes these movies.
Right.
Yeah.
It's when the music kicks in, people know who it is, or know what it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's even in the movie for like 2 seconds. He plays a bartender, and I'm like, about fucking time he gets in one of these movies.
Right.
But no, yeah, it's just somebody put it perfectly. They were like, Star Wars is the perfect delivery system for John Williams music.
I can see that.
'Cause if you
What
take
else has
his-
he done?
Yeah. Nah, I still haven't watched it yet. When I found out it takes place like way before the games, I was like, oh, okay.
It doesn't take place way before the game. So, you know, like in the games, they reference like, here's what Beat the Butcher lock game is.
Yeah.
You need to see why Beat the Butcher lock game is.
Got ya. Okay, well that would be interesting then.
And then, like,
No, I didn't have a PC.
Okay. So, the first game for PC, I have it. And I never beat it because it's like 200 and some fucking hours.
Good lord. 5 weeks later.
Just massive. And they have this Striga, and then he creeps in his crypt and keeps it out of it until whatever. And that's King Foltest's daughter. Well, that's kind of how the story kicks off.
Okay, so this is like the first game then.
It's like the beginning of the first game. Like it's the
Okay.
of the first game.
Okay.
So it's not way out there.
Alright.
And it kind of gets.
Cause I saw Cirilla as like a kid this, I'm like, oh, they got a while.
Yeah.
She's not, you know, she's not Siri, you know, the fucking space time traveler yet. Yeah, I never played the first one. I watched my friend play the second one when I was living with him in the apartment I got. And then I played the third one because it was on, you know, the consoles, so.
The second one is very. Like, I was sad when Foltest died. Like, because I played the first one and I grew to like Foltest.
Yeah.
Foltest is I mean, he's
Yeah.
not a.
Well, The Witcher, yeah, The Witcher series, like, good is debatable in that. I mean, it's not debatable, but it's like, it's very murky in its morals, that series. It's very realistic. Yeah, it's like, imagine if you actually were in medieval times and not none of the romanticism, but there is monsters and like sorcery. Like, I think it's more Game of Thrones than Game of Thrones wants to be. Because Game of Thrones is like, really, some of this shit that's going on, like, they just fucking kill these people. They'd go hang them out in the fucking courtyard. They wouldn't play this politic nonsense.
Right.
And then Witcher, it's like, no, they would do that. They just send you out there and kill you. It's like, okay, that's more realistic. More barbarism.
Yeah.
But yeah, The Witcher 3, it's a really good game. Just the arc of Geralt basically going, I gotta find well, it's a stepdaughter, but he considers her a daughter. And then all the politics that come from that.
Oh god. I got my new credit card. Holy shit.
Oh god.
Mm.
You're gonna have a fleet of Rumbas.
I pay it off every month to every 2 months.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. I had to yell at my wife sometimes about that because she'll rack up a credit card and I'm like, I'm like, get that shit paid off now before we go into fucking debt. She's like, I am. I'm like, nope, do it. Don't say I am. You fucking do it. Oh, to the ruin.
Oh, that is lame. I just did both skill checks with my brand new part and it took them away.
What's wrong? Dude, that was perfect. What are you?
We just butchered this, Jen.
It's all right. Boof! I'm hitting those perfect.
Oh, I gotta go to locker. My party chat's set to max, so I can't hear anything in game. This is the one game where I have to set the game audio to max, and I can hear everything.
Well, the killer's heading our way anyway, so hide out for a minute. Okay, no heartbeat. Heartbeat.
Alright, there we go.
Kicked. It is the witch, the hag. Not the witch, the hag.
Witch.
She's moving. She's not coming to that other generator that's going over in the corner yet. So you guys are good. Okay. I'll be back over there in a second.
Cool.
I'm digging in a box really quick.
Yeah.
So how'd that go last night, 10 pound? Okay, what's that mean? Oh, I know what that means. I meant, what does it mean that she got it changed?
Oh my god, okay. Check the barn. Check the barn, because she had so many fucking... I just ran through like 4 phantasm traps in the barn.
Yeah.
That's gotta be where her totem is. I lost her, she left me.
Okay, well, Rando's over here doing the game with me now. Crap. Well, that's why there's a toolbox sitting right here next to me.
Oh, there's not that where my toolbox. I wasn't even paying attention.
Yeah, no, it's right here.
That's alright, take it. It's all
Well,
good. I got plenty of them.
I already got another one.
Oh, okay. I look for a totem to break so I can heal myself.
Bingo. Oh, fuck, I keep forgetting, dude. I took that off. I can't see him anymore. Good morning, sweet cheeks. I was wondering when you were going to wake up. Oh, my
Hey,
future.
sweet cheeks.
That's my daughter I'm talking to.
Oh, wrong sweet cheeks.
Nope, that's old. You want some juice? Or was you thinking it was tea?
Empathy, bitches.
Alright, let me... I'm looking for that totem.
It's gotta be like juxtas. It's in
So is the basement too, by the way. Yep, I found it. Breaking it now.
Oh no, she's on me.
Alright, well I'm breaking the shit out of that totem. Here's right here, but in between some hay. It's kind of in a sneaky little place, I gotta admit. I don't remember ever seeing this little cubby hole before. I'll have to hide there later.
In a pallet. I miss the vacuum so much.
I think I'll work on this generator right in here while I'm at it.
Crap right here. Or whoever's at the
That's me.
that jack.
Come get you.
No, no, just stay right there, God. You're running right towards your trap.
Whoop.
Trap right there.
Oh snap, she's in here with me. Yep, oh fuck. She saws me! Ouch! Gotta get away from the fucking basement, that's for sure.
Then we're gonna go find out that
Alright. Well, she was back at the big barn last I saw her, beating me in the face, so... You know. And, yay. And now she's back on 10 pounds, okay?
Okay. Oh God.
Oh no.
You know what?
Why do I always dress up like a girl in my video games? Because there's something weird about me. I am a girl in real life,
Please tell me
yes.
it's not out. Please tell me it's not out.
It's out. It's out. You fucked me.
Oh, come on!
That's what friends are for.
It's okay. It's okay. Nah, just get out of here, man. It's okay. I'll take the hook. I got two.
You better fucking wiggle.
I'm wiggling.
Oh, come on! It was so close! I knew it was close!
Yeah,
God
just
damn it.
Just get her away, dude, and I got him.
I'm trying to.
Oh, somebody else got him.
she's going back. She's going
Of
back.
course somebody else got him. Of course he's coming back. I mean, they unhooked him right at the bat, you idiot.
Yeah.
Rando. Gotta give him a minute. Alright, where's the...
Eat a dick?
Alright, let me go over here. Can we go play the forest after this game? My daughter loves the forest.
You're a bitch.
Me and Clown were playing that last night.
Yeah, I know. We all three got on there for a little bit too. After you
I missed it.
split.
I'm dead.
Oh, that's just a map.
What was that? There was some like latency.
Yeah.
Has what changed? What do you mean? Anything? No, nothing's really changed on Dead by Daylight. Not lately. No new bad guys or nothing like that. No.
Look at this garbage. Fucking garbage.
I'm working. I was trying to find a generator. All the generators over this side have been done.
Kill that Claudette. They get to die.
Why does she still have phantom traps at the barn? What is so important about this fucking place?
The barn hasn't been popped off. They just haven't been popped
Oh,
off.
okay.
I mean, I was over there. I blew up the thing, and nobody else has been back over there since. I don't think.
Gotcha.
So, give me a second. I'll come get you.
Yeah, put traps down here.
I figured
Go
I loaded
ahead.
everything. I got this Jenny rounded 40%.
Dude, this hook is like right in my armpit shoulder. That would be fucking I mean, it's already painful to have a hook in your clavicle, chest, all that, but this spot right here, oh my. Like, my arm should just be ripped off right now.
Right. Yeah, of course she is.
Claudette, don't run. Oh, Claudette, you idiot.
You might give that a shot to, you know, get off there. That might be your best option.
Yep.
What, sweetie? Uh-huh. I mean, it's okay. It's alright.
God, start crawling. You might get lucky and find the hatch. Well, JD's PhD must be an idiocracy.
I was about to say they got a PhD in being a dick. Wait, have I been hooked already? Oh no, that's just my bleed now. Okay, never mind. Alright, time to go for gold, ladies. Here we go. And 4%. And 4%. And me percent. And no. Get you lucky. Get them struggle points. I love how you get up from sleeping all night and immediately start eating candy. Gummies are candy. That's exactly what they are. They're sugary. They're gummy sugar. It's the same thing. This is diabetes and liver. The big D.
That's like the worst thing in the world, that feeling.
You missed your D-strike last night and today.
Yesterday and today.
That's what I just was thinking too. My joke just lasted a couple of comments through. He didn't even hear the first time I said it though, so. Okay, you said, I missed my D-strike. I really hate when that happens. I said, last night and today. Oh, and then he was laughing. You said, oh, I slapped him in the face with the pallet a few times, and I guess that made him bitter. Or whatever. and then Chuck said last night and today. So my joke lasted a couple of moments there. We both got it in. It was pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Yeah. Oh God.
Chuck and I just kind of tag teamed the joke, and it was nice. It was good times. Teamwork, guys. Teamwork.
Oh God.
That's right. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's right, Kyra. That's all she heard. Teamwork. Oh, that's a gun holster. Chuck, off your pant leg there, it looked like you had like some kind of a, I don't know, something hanging off the toolbox. I was like, dude, what is that off the toolbox? But
Yep, it's a gun holster. They need guns in this game. Ash can have his double barrel. You can stun the killer for like 5 seconds using it or something.
Well, like we were talking last night about the Predator game coming out, you know, I mean, that's pretty much what it's gonna be. You know?
Yeah.
From my thought it'll be a lot like this meets the ability to actually fight back. So, might be pretty cool.
Like from the sounds of it, you can either be the mercs or you can be the predator. But then there's also going to be like NPCs, like the village people and shit.
Really?
Yeah. So like you can go into the town and fight the cartel or whatever, and then in the meantime the predator's also trying to get you.
Oh, dude, that's
So like
tight.
there's gonna be like different objectives, like kill the mercs before the predator does or whatever or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So it's not just like
It's
Dead
not
by
just
Daylight
you
then.
versus predator. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like. See, I keep in mind, I keep myself blind to games, so I'm
Well,
surprised.
the guys who made it did the Friday game. So
Yeah,
it's
I
gonna be
know.
more like Friday. So
but
because in Friday
didn't-
you could.
What?
You had different objectives you could do in Friday,
Okay, that's true. Yeah.
which I think that's what's going to happen in the Predator game. Is there's going to be different objectives that you can do.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, this game is do gens. That's
Well-
one thing I wish there was a little more variety in this game.
Yeah, what makes this game also good is the simplicity behind it too, though. It's
Yeah.
very linear in the aspects of, you're here for this objective. Get it done quick. Try to outpace your opponent, outsmart them,
Yeah.
And depending on how your team is, geared with your style of play, depends on if you're going to be able to outsmart them or not. Yada, yada, yada. So, I mean, it's a little bit more competitive. It's built to be more competitive. We just don't play it more competitively
Yeah.
most of the time, which I think is fine, because fuck it, it's just a game. Some of us are a little too competitive at it and get salty and mad.
It's a way of life.
I'm like the most calm one of the group. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. I died. No big deal. It's all right. And everybody else is like,
We're
fuck
the person
that.
that fucking-
Fuck this game. This game's trash. I hate this game. I don't even know why we play it. I'm sorry, sweetie. You're right. No cussing. Oh, well. Yeah, we're in a match. I don't think they'll care, sweetie, but I'll tell them. We were at the gas station getting gas in our van. And, Kyra wanted me to tell you guys this story. And, there's a dude who walked up and needed a couple of bucks. So I gave him a couple of bucks because I'm a nice guy. And he didn't stab me for the rest of my money. That's interesting, but it was Christmas, so, And,
Nice.
right, yeah, I know. So I was like, hey, thanks for not stabbing me, Merry Christmas. And he was like, yeah, you're welcome, Merry Christmas. And, no, I didn't say that, but, but then another dude pulled up, and the gas station was closed, because, Christmas. And apparently every gas station is closed, but nobody in our town realizes that because it's Christmas and everything's closed, and everybody knows that. So I don't understand why they thought it was different at this gas station. But, you know, pumps have credit cards, so I was just paying with a credit card anyway. So as people started pulling up, because I guess they saw me parked there, and this dude pulled up, and he was going in, and they were closed. And I was like, yep, dude, it's closed. I was like, it's Christmas time. He's all, yeah, fuck Christmas. He was like pissed because the gas stations were closed, and I guess he needed some cigarettes or something. I don't know. But it was pretty funny. And my family, we were all in the van, and everybody was laughing about it.
We had a guy at the he was working at the liquor store. And the guy's like, oh man, and he goes, well, yeah, I guess get more tomorrow. He goes, well, we're closed tomorrow. It's like Thanksgiving or Christmas or something. He goes, why would you close? He's like, because the owner wants us to be able to have time with our families. He's like, oh, well, you know, that's no way to run a business. Are you kidding me?
That's no way to run a business. Oh my god.
Are you that? I mean, the guy, I think, had something. I'm like, are you that fucking? Like, you're gonna go through all this booze tonight?
Well, yeah.
Need more tomorrow?
And
like, my God.
And the thing is, if he
Buy more.
would have bought more, then he would have had to drink more tonight. See, that's the thing. He would have been like, well, I got it. I might as well. Oh, hey, there's a box right here. Let me just go behind here and get that. Uh-oh, bad guy coming. To the right. Oh, bad guy saw me. Bad guy saw me. Bad guy getting me. It's Bunny Chick. Oh, sorry. Going down in pallet. Going down in pallet. Oh my god, big glitch. What the fuck?
Oh, this internet's bad.
Yeah.
This internet's real bad.
What? They just stopped. They
Wow.
stopped, stared at me, watched me glitch a couple of times, and then they didn't even try to get me. Interesting, and then they hit somebody. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was glitching hard. I just jumped into a bunch of stuff. And sorry, Kyra, PC bad girl. How about that?
Run away,
Try, Duke.
Yeah, running backwards, boomstick. Run right next to me. That's okay.
That's the plan! I'm sorry, I didn't
Oh
mean
no! Oh no! Oh no! You're an asshole!
to. No, faster than the other. Yep.
I'm crawling right to you, you asshole. I'm crawling to you.
I just gotta get this totem and I can get the fuck out of here.
Oh, now there's a hook right here. You're doomed to. Thanks. Thanks. I appreciate that. You're the best. Oh, see, somebody cares. I'll go hide in the locker. Yeah, enjoy your locker. Yeah. I was
safe and
almost done
cozy in here.
healing. No, 10 pounds. She's right behind you, dude. No. That did not help. What were you doing? You just did to me what that chick did to you last game. Oh my god, I was almost healed all the way up too. Okay. Keep her over there. Yeah, thanks. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, that was a mess. Oh yeah, good luck with that. Everybody's over here touching me. Something. Yeah, I know, sweetie. Oh. There's something going on, cause dude, I mean, I was jumping weird, and they just stood there and watched, and then they ran off and started getting everybody else. Like,
I am not on a hook.
no, you're not. You're beside it, and I just jumped sideways.
I am like in the middle of something.
That's okay, cause
Wow, really?
I was in front of a tree, then I was in front of a thing.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm committing suicide.
I don't even know what's going. I'm just going back and forth like it's.
Yeah.
I think I'd even commit suicide.
Whoa. What the?
What? What?
Hey, 10 Pound. You're just kind of floating there in the sky. How you doing, buddy? I can't. I can't get
I don't
you,
think
dude.
they're on me anymore, but I don't know what I'm
No.
doing.
She's right here.
I don't even know how I got down.
There's nothing for me to get. I can't even get you, dude. Well, I'm thinking about the hook, but like, there's a thing on the hook. Oh, what? You know, I'm thinking about DCing honestly because
Yeah, this is bad.
there's some fruity shit going on here.
I don't
And
even see 10 Pound anymore. Oh, okay.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, my internet broke, guys. It must not have been a lag switch. It must have been bad internet. That's what that
Yeah, you
was.
know, at that point, yeah.
Oh, man, I'm sorry. Must have been bad internet. Yeah, Dope Ninja, maybe you should get the idea too, bro. Maybe your internet should be bad all of a sudden.
Go to the forest since you're outside.
No, we're not going to the forest.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Not right now. No. No.
Press it. Press that. Press that.
Kyra, we'll go to the forest here in a few.
No.
Yes.
No.
Ouch.
Man, how old is Kyra?
7.
That game would fucking scare the shit out of me when I was 7 if I played the forest. Labyrinth scared me at 7. What the hell?
Dude, oh. Nope, she's like, the forest, yay! No, last night, you remember 10 Pound, she was playing with you guys a lot. Just running around and wee, having a good old time. No.
I would have been nope. Nope. There's a cave full of weird monsters. I'm not doing this.
Well, keep in mind, like, I don't really, I'm surrounded with horror, and I'm all about the horror stuff, but at the same time, I didn't really intend on ever, explicitly showing them horror, you know?
Yeah.
And what happened was, her oldest sister thought it would be funny to scare her with a Chucky movie when she was, like, 3 or something, around that age, and so she introduced her to Child's Play, I think, like, 2 or 3 or something, like, no, not how old you were, sweetie, you were about 3, but showed her, like, one of the Child's Play movies, maybe it was one of the later ones, like, I don't know, but maybe it was just the first one, anyway, she showed her one of the Child's Play movies, and, nope, Kyra thought it was great, and she was like, oh, I want to watch the doll again, and she started telling me about this doll, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And she was like, the doll, the creepy doll, and I'm like, what are you talking about, creepy doll? You know? And she was like, I watched it on the TV, the creepy doll, and I'm like, what is she talking about? Finally found out she was talking about Chucky, and I was like, man, you shouldn't be watching that crap. And I was like, who showed you that? And she was like, oh, you know, Seraphim did. And I was like, what? So I got onto her, and I'm like, no, you don't need to be showing it. She's like, well, I tried to scare her, but she ended up thinking it was funny, and she liked it. And I'm like, I was like, that's my daughter.
Yep.
But
That's how I got used to creepy stuff.
I know that's how you got used to creepy stuff, yeah. And now nothing affects her. Like, and she understands none of it's real. You know, she sees the behind the scenes stuff. She knows I make special effects and stuff, so she understands the process. And, you know, she picks apart movies and things like that, and she's like, well, that's not real, and, well, this is how they do that, Dad, or, you know, she'll tell me how they do it, you know.
I'm really smart and I used to do big words.
And yes, you are really smart, and you do big words.
Like your birthday is just a random day that you get cake, food.
And she understands complex concepts, too. Like, yep, your birthday is technically just another day of the year. It's not actually, you know, anything other than a day that you celebrate the day you were born on. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
And she
it
came up.
is, yeah.
She came up with that. She told me that one day. I didn't tell her anything about that. She was just like, one day we were driving, and she goes, "Dad, your birthday is not really anything different than another day." I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, your birthday is just another day. It's just a normal day, but you just get cake and presents. I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, it's nothing special. It's just another day. I was like, what? Yeah, that's a pretty big concept for a little kid, but yeah, you're right. It's like, it is.
Adults who aren't like that.
Right?
Yeah.
And that she thinks
Some
that
adults
way a
have
lot.
birthday months.
Right? I wish.
My buddy's wife is one of them. She's a princess for a month.
Right?
Um,
Oh,
did you figure out the Santa Claus thing?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, see, here, get this. Okay, you know the Elf on the Shelf thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so the concept behind the Elf on the Shelf is simple. Kids aren't allowed to touch it because that takes away the magic of the elf, and that way, you know, you don't have to worry about the kids taking it and doing anything. But every night, while they're asleep, the elf will go to a new location, and the next morning they wake up, and the elf is in a new location for like the entire month watching them. And then on Christmas night, the Christmas Eve, they'll go to Santa and tell them all about the kid, and then Santa brings the presents. Woo! So Kyra, this year, she's like, I think you guys are doing something with this Elf on the Shelf. I think you guys are moving it. You know? And we're like, oh no, magical Elf on the Shelf. And so she gets smart. And this little kid, one day she wakes up, she goes, I know Elf on the Shelf isn't real. And I'm like, how? She goes, I touched it yesterday without you guys knowing. And today, it was moved. I'm like, God dang it.
Damn it.
You're too smart for your own good. She figures all this kind of stuff out. She puts her brain to use, that's for sure. And so yeah, the Santa thing and everything. She's a smart cookie. Too smart for her own good. Cookies aren't smart, you're right, sweetie, but you are smart. That's true. But you're a smart kid. I did. I am ready.
It's unreadied again, so there you go.
Okay.
No, I remember when I was a kid, I went to my mom and dad and like, look, I know there ain't some big guy coming through our chimney. We don't even have a chimney. We have a
Right.
pipe. So let's just be square here. I tell you what I want, you get it. Is that how this works? I'm just cutting out the middleman. Yep. Yeah. And I know for a fact the Easter Bunny doesn't exist, because if a 7-foot tall Easter Bunny was running around, people would be terrified.
Yeah, no joke.
That's literally what I said. I said that'd be terrifying if there's a giant rabbit running around.
Dude, it would be something.
Yeah.
No, sweetie, that one doesn't have beads.
And
I don't know. I don't know what you put in them.
it's not fast
So,
pushing.
my mom
on
likes to
feather.
tell the story. So I for the longest time
Only
believed,
to get
I was a
there.
fervent believer that all of it was real. You know? And so my cousin is the one who kind of ruined it for me. He's like, no, it's not. And I'm like, fuck you, it's real. He's like, no. And then my mom goes, do you want to know the truth? And I go, well, yeah. She goes, it's me. I'm like, what? She goes, yeah, it's me. I'm Santa. And I go, what, the Easter Bunny? She goes, yeah, it's still me. Suicide?
You're like, you sons of
Yeah,
bitches.
I keep all your keys in this little box. I'm like, and then my response apparently was, how could you lie to your child like that?
And see, that's why my wife doesn't want. My wife's always been like, not to tell them about like Santa being a, real or anything like that. She's always been like, no, we don't want to do that because we don't want to lie to them. And I'm like, man, but kids have to have some kind of magic in their life, you know? They can't just grow up cold and alone in the world before they have to be cold and alone in the world. You know, they need some
I'm not
magical
going to
warmth.
the world. I have a boyfriend.
You don't have a boyfriend, sweetie. He's just a kid that you like and you guys hang out. I know.
Kissed him.
That's because you're adorable.
Hard for her to say in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Or to whatever.
Nobody's alone in the world when there's scotch.
Exactly.
Then you got the best company.
Yourself.
I'll tell you what, I give excellent hand jobs. Let me
Oh my god.
Well, I guess I'll have to take... Kyra, we'll play the forest here in a few. Quit. No, you got up. Get away from me. Hiya. You got up, and I was already playing games. You quit.
This is adult time.
Yeah, Kyra, quit.
Until you play forest.